This is Jesus after he left heaven, came to earth, put on servant's clothes, paid for the sin of the world, died, went to hell, defeated Satan, and took the keys of power of sin and death back to heaven, and then sits at the right hand of God, re-enthroned, in charge, and the righteous king, savior, hero of the text. He then comes back and has breakfast with the disciples and has this conversation with Peter. Like, here's the goal. Ready? When they finished breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you. You know that I love you. Feed my lambs." A second time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He said what? He said to him a third time, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" And he said to him, "Lord, you know everything. You know that I love you." And Jesus said to him, "Feed my sheep." He didn't just say, "Feed my sheep." He also said this to him. "Very truly, I tell you, when you were younger, you used to fasten your own belt and go wherever you wished. But when you grow old, you will stretch out your hands and someone else will fasten a belt around you, take you where you do not wish to go." He said this to indicate the kind of death to which he would glorify God, which was what? How did Peter die? He's crucified. Church would say how? Upside down. After he said this to him, he said, "Follow me." Here's the point. Love my sheep. To what cost? To what cost? To the cross. Like, I'm telling you now, in this conversation, you are going to be crucified. You can think about that the rest of your life. You're going to be crucified for loving my sheep. But I don't want it to stop you. What's the goal? Feed the sheep. To what cost? All of it. What's the goal? At what cost? What's the goal? Judge them? Be so unoffendable that anyone can walk in that door and they find a safe place and they find the message of hope and a Savior who's willing to work with them and transform their lives. Give them a safe place. You have an obligation to bear with their weaknesses. This is the mission we're called to. These are the strong verses. Not to please ourselves. Like, that is very strong language right there. You have an obligation. Here it is. Stop caring about what you want. It's not what the church is. We are not here for you. Not to be a forever baby. We are a mission. We're filled with missionaries. We're ambassadors. This is our pep rally. Go get them is the message. Not go be offended. Not shut your doors. The world is bad. Don't let them in. Don't give them candy. What are you, crazy? Don't feed the bears. It's dangerous out there. No. Each should please his neighbor for his good, to build him up. That's your job. It's the exact opposite of telling them they're offensive. It is to sit next to them, to love them, to give them a hand, to give them a foot up, to give them the shirt off your back. Whatever the cost. Peter, do you love me? I will decide that by how you take care of the sheep. Accept one another then, as Christ accepted you. How did he take you? I don't know where he found you, but he found me, a liar, and crazy immoral person, a person who would take absolutely anything that could give him a buzz, a thief. If I could get it, I would take it. Like he took me from there. Now I'm your preacher. I have tattoos. Like I'm your preacher. You don't know the finish line of anyone. When someone walks in a church who is just giving God another chance. I'm going to give God another chance. Will I find anyone in this room who will help me? Who will say, yeah, oh, I'm so excited you're here. You are a mess, and I am so excited to see what God will do in your life because I have seen him transform so many people. He has given second and third and 100 chances to people, and they finally got it and they turned around. Who do you serve?